Doing lovely, lovely song that I might cover at some point because you know why the depressing music? It's not depressing. It's absolutely fucking it's insane music. That's what it is. By the way, coming in within the first 5 minutes of stream and asking me when stream's gonna end is crazy work. Anyways, do you guys know what today? Do you guys know what we're doing today? Do you guys know what it is? W Music, thank you, appreciate that. Do you guys know what we're doing today? If you guys had to guess, what do you guys think we're doing today? Because I put out an announcement on Discord, which if you're not in the Discord, exclamation Discord to join. We are going to finish DDLC. Now, when I say finish, I mean finish everything on stream. Because there are 4 achievements that I still have not gotten. There is the one that we're going to do today, which is Friendship and Literature, which is finish all side stories. And there is Breakthrough, which is 100% data collection. There is Dan Says Hi, which you have to find Dan's special note by getting the secret ending, which I might do on stream, but like the chances of that are very low. And then She Will Never Be Real, where you have to listen to like, you just have to sit on the Monica screen at the end and just listen to what she has to say for like 15 voice lines or like 15 dialogue lines or whatever, which is a ridiculous amount. Yeah, we're gonna finish the side stories today. So that's gonna be amazing. It's probably gonna be the last stream we're gonna do. Probably. It's probably gonna be the last stream, which I'm gonna go ahead and hide this map's black border because that's not the stream we're doing today. Yeah. And let me move my model because I'm very far in toward the center. Okay, cool. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Now, let's see which ones we have. We have Reflection, which is Yuri and Monica, and then we have Self-Love, which is Natsuki and Yuri, which I'm actually excited about. What are you gonna trade out for DDLC? Just the other games we play. There's one that I've been kind of wanting to play because it's been going kind of viral recently, but I don't know. We'll see. Y'all will have to see in the upcoming schedules and stuff. But yeah, this game has been absolutely amazing. Like, let's do this one. Which I hold on, let me do this. Bam. I turned the music all the way down because I got the achievement where you have to listen to 20 minutes of music, but I was on call the entire time. So I had to like basically mute it. Anyways, you guys ready? Without any more stalling, exclamation Discord to join the Discord. Let's go ahead and play the last 2 side stories. Let's go. Monica and Yuri and Monica, which I think the second character mentioned is the one that like has a problem with someone or something like that. I don't know. All right. Am I bothering you? No. Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. Makes me scared to interrupt. Well, it's within my expectations to be interrupted when I read here. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it. Damn! Shots fired right off the bat. Jesus. Okay. That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a little bit of prodding. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work, so it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone, or there are too many people, or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Sayori. Yuri glances across the room to Sayori and Natsuki. Yep, called it. Sayori has her head cocked back with her mouth open. Okay. Trying to catch pieces of a cookie that Natsuki is lobbing into the air, but the pieces keep bouncing off of her face and hitting the floor. They're wasting a cookie. Fucking dumbasses. Maybe I should say something. No, they just ran out of a cookie. Ran out of cookie. What a waste. That's exactly what I just said. Exact what I just said. They've really become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy. Sayori seems particularly good at making that happen. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well. Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't had many chances to talk we haven't had many chances to talk one-on-one, have we? Hi, Abby, hi. Though, that may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be the one engaging the club members. Not at all. I've probably formed a habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. The responsibility is equally on me, so at least to display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like lunch? Do you meet up with friends? I just read... Oh. Okay, prediction! Prediction. This is gonna be about Monica trying to fix Yuri because she thinks that she is lonely. When really, she just wants to sit and be like a hermit. But I like it that way. Feels nice to be carried off again after a morning of classes. Do you always read fantasy? Oh, not always. Please, if you say psychology, I'm gonna marry a body pillow of you. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of the series. There are still 2 more books after this one. Rosemary P. Alright, bro. I guess, man. I guess those long books suit you well, since you spend so much time reading it. Yeah, no, Yuri likes it long. You started reading a psychology book and it's actually good? Which one? Which one? Hold on. Which one? It's a baby book, though? What? Which? You just found it at your school? Which one? What's the title? Give me the title. Give me what? Yeah. Well, fantasy may be my favorite, but after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate to genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Oh yeah? Even like romance? Well, there are a lot of books that have elements of romance in them. She reads fairy smut. She reads fairy smut. She wants to discuss the fairy smut. Oh, come on, Yuri. You know what I mean. Monica lowers her voice. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do. She reads like Icebreaker. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot. So it kind of felt like... Not reading that! Not happening! Please don't make me think about the past. Okay. What in the emo? Don't make me think about my past. Cut my... You know, like... Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. She shot that idea down. Really? Even if it was just between us? Try asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. Need your top 5 psychology books? Because I want to read them. Because I think I want to read the same types you do. I will say that the ones I do are very advanced. They are like, if we're still going off of like Lexile levels, they're like, I don't know, Lexile 800 to 1000 or something like that. I don't know. Okay, you know, I'm just saying, like, I know you. I'm joking, by the way. All of this is a joke. I can put a list in the Discord if you want. Ping me in the Discord to tell me to give you my list, and I'll give you my list in Discord. Ouch. I'm sorry, I swear I didn't mean it like that. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past too. You know, things I feel embarrassed to re-express. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga reminds me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. Natsuki's still catching strays. Natsuki is still catching strays. From, like, last side story. Makes me think that she'll likely grow out of it, too. Force you to DM me so we can talk about it. Oh, you want to discuss it? Interesting. Okay, Yuri. Hey, were you talking about me? No, we were just... Oh, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? Like a couple years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get more into it? I don't know. I guess... Let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one series that I really related to. I guess I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself. Who doesn't? Hey, kind of like Yuri. Way to call her out, Jesus Christ. Monica! Sorry. That's completely wrong, so... Still cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they've helped you through a lot of hard times. You know it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading? Guys, by the way, the biggest fantasy book I've ever read was... It was either the second or third book in the Aragon series. I think it was called... Hold on. Eldest. Wait, what was the third one? Wait. Brace... Okay, no. How many pages is Eldest? 679 to 736, depending on the edition. So, I've read about a 630-page fantasy book once in my life. Oh. It's technically slightly longer, but not by very much. You smart? Why do you read so much? I haven't read fantasy in so many years. How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series? Natsuki estimates by holding her hand high above her head, sizing up an imaginary stack. Well, you should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long so I can say I've read more than you, hahaha. Not that I have the money for that. You can barely read? Damn. Oh, another thing, I have not one, but 2 waters with me. So I can keep rehydrating my throat after I've been reading dialogue for 4 hours straight. 2! You drink water? No, I drink Monster. Not that I have the money for that. Please, that would hardly count when your books only have a few words per page. Jesus Christ, we're still firing shots. Oh my god. It's been 3 side stories. Get over it. I know, I was just joking. I can never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. Oh my god, we're back to this. Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. It's not boring. Is this just a Yuri and Natsuki side story? I thought Monica hasn't had a line in the past 50 lines. Chill, I said for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion, I just think it's too convoluted. Sayori, are those from the floor? Oh my god, that's so gross. Okay, I guess I can't really expect anything more from Sayori. Gross. Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books. But my hands aren't dirty. Just do it, the oils are there even if you can't see them. Fine. Sayori trots out the door and Natsuki follows. Okay, now we're back to the original side story. Yuri, you look a little upset. She called my books boring. She called my books boring. Well, she did correct herself. Okay, no, that was totally fair. You said it barely counts. It barely counts when her books only have a few words on them. And then she said, well, your books have too many words on them. That is like a complete, what is like the Newton's law? That like, okay. Hardly, she was so condescending. You were too. Oh my god. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I already stand that it's not for everyone. But she knows how much these mean to me, so how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? I'm sorry, Yuri. Oh man, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. I don't give a fuck. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like. Especially in the literature club, so I should figure out how to mediate discussions and keep them positive and constructive. Okay. Alright. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly. I'd win. Thank you. Okay, well, this is something we will have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected. That, then. Either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. Bro. Okay. I trust you, Monica, but I'm skeptical. How about... I think the first step is to remove the 17-foot stick from up your ass. No way that was the first one. No way that was the first one. Okay, cool. We're still going. Okay, everyone. We have a special club meeting today. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we get to share things that we're really passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful on how we can respond to each other's feelings. This doesn't feel targeted at all. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Okay. Alright. I guess, bro. I guess. I'm gonna turn the music down just slightly. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Well, sorry. I just feel like I'm being accused of something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if I came off that way. That is actually exactly what you're doing. That is precisely what you're doing. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language, and I thought it would be a good topic for the Literature Club, don't you think? I do want to do one thing. We're good. I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinion a lot, so I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so. Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. Holy fucking nerd! This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversations, basically anything. You could tell she was in the debate club. You could tell. For example, Sayori, what's your favorite food? I have them organized by category. Should I have start with snacks? Or do you mean full meals? Should I include breakfast? Okay, some people need to be picked on just a tiny bit. Okay, alright. No, Sayori's adorable. Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit? That's easy. Cherries. Hey, Sayori, I fucking hate cherries. You suck. Where's your cherries, actually? You flat as... anyways, that's how she's gonna... Yeah. Really? Okay. I always thought cherries tasted nasty. What? Cherries are delicious. Well, that's a pretty strong reaction. Yeah, I would say so. Well, I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty. How does that make you feel? What in the therapist? What? I don't know. Sad? God forbid somebody doesn't like cherries, bro. Defensive, maybe? Yeah, I got defensive. See, the reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't because I don't like cherries. Because you felt like your opinion was under attack. Maybe everyone just needs to become just like less sensitive. Like, listen, because I really like burritos, right? You know? I really like burritos. If I said I like burritos and my friend went, oh no, I don't really like burritos. Like, really? I always hated burritos. I'd be like, all right, cool. I like burritos. I wouldn't be like, what? You should. I can't say that. But that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. When I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. So as someone who debates, no the fuck you're not. This thing that says, I think, literally proves that you're not using objective language. You're using subjective language. I think is subjective. You're literally acknowledging that that what you are about to say after that is subjective. If you said cherries taste nasty, like a statement, you can think of it like a simile versus a metaphor. Like, that is objective language. Yes, rant to us. All right, bro. No, because I like to debate. This is just blatantly wrong. I'm challenging Sayori's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Ooh, okay. Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you said it was only your opinion? That's all. You can't say that. Oh my god. Based, Natsuki. Absolutely based. It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. Okay. You're talking about the reality of cherries, not your feelings about them. If we turn our attention to... Oh my god, if we turn our attention to, I don't know, whatever... Whatever. I think cherries taste nasty. You are talking about your feelings about them. You would not say this sentence as I feel cherries taste nasty. That's not... What? I feel that cherries taste nasty. No, you would say I think. Like Sayori. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty. Good. So what if instead I said, like, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy. Well, that's fine. Or you could just say I don't like cherries. Like, why do we gotta sugarcoat everything? As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. No, it doesn't. You're fucking stupid. This time around, instead of talking about the cherries, I just talked about my feelings. And Sayori didn't take offense. Oh my god. Yes, when you sugarcoat everything with a pound of sugar, it gets sweet. Duh. So instead of clashing with each other, it's like we've received an invitation to talk about our differences. See, the difference between what, like, this scenario and what Natsuki said is Natsuki said that they are boring. She didn't say... Well, actually, did she? She might have said that, like, I think. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not going to quiz you wrong. I'm not going to quiz you or something. I know that. I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you'd like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? I do. You're a fucking moron. Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have to put all my language through a filter just to... Oh my god! Oh my dear lord! Oh my god! I've never heard a better opinion in my life. Okay, alright. That's amazing. Oh my god. Marry me right now, Natsuki. Jesus Christ. We don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn your differences into a positive experience rather than an argument. Right, Sayori? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? I've been duped? I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You're welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president. Buying people's loyalty. How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. You were certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other weekend. That was... I mean... I was reading and not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, how about we try it with something more relevant to the club? like manga, and it's directly targeted toward Natsuki, which, you know, is what she said she wasn't doing. Let's try to have a productive discussion in our differences and opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Well, I'd rather not, no. Aw, how come? Well, because I don't see how anything productive can come from that. It's just gonna start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Okay, ref. Let's just have a calm and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I love Natsuki. This is, like, holy shit. I always think it's more respectable to just speak your mind. Sorry, you're eating dinner? No, it's good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Respectable? You missed my, like, glazing Natsuki for a little bit. Oh. Respectable? Oh, shit. Yuri's expression changes at that word. As Monica recalls, being respected was the crux of the matter for Yuri. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like, it's fine. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are more imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Ooh, this is the most passive-aggressive shots I've ever seen. Well, that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were going to say that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga. Attack on Titan. Great example of that. I'm not clueless about manga. No one said that. I've read my fair share when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life and I'd really prefer not to visit it. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Exactly. Alright, here we go. Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try and keep things subjective. Void Demon! What's up? Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it? Okay, rare Monica W. Why is she being silent? She just offended you. Yeah, today's Pokemon Day. It is 100%. It is 100% Pokemon Day, yeah. Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. Ooh, shots fired. Natsuki. Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy, and I love them both in their own way. Okay. Actually, yeah, Sayori's a great example, because she's read both. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring. Okay. That Monica's not gonna like that one. Boring isn't subjective. Literally, yes it is. What do you mean? The word boring. Oh my god. Google, is the word boring subjective? Oh. The word boring is highly subjective. Thank you, Monica. Okay, it bores me. That's subjective. But, I mean, the thing about this is ridiculous. Do you see why I didn't want to participate in this? I knew it was just going to make people upset. Who is this side story for again? Isn't this side story between Monica and Yuri? Why are we going into a Yuri and Natsuki one? What is this? I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I always got the impression that you secretly looked down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed. Damn. That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. Oh shit, she mad. You can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody ever has the least bit of respect for the things I'm into. The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business. What? Have you looked in a mirror? Tell me again about respect after calling all of my interests immature. You can't... Please stop. Oh my Jesus Christ. I will kill every last person in this room. Who the fuck made Sayori cry? I will kill every single person in this room. Except for Sayori. Please? You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please, don't invite yourself and try and solve other people's problems next time, okay? Damn, passive-aggressive. Yuri's piercing words sent the clubroom into a choked silence as she gathers her things. She leaves. This sounds like just a club-wide side story. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Well, you weren't very nice either, so... I'm just saying. How did this happen? It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I shouldn't have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. I mean, true. Also, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn off my heater. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to also drink some water. You say this was a horror game before. It is a horror game. These are the side stories. There's no horror elements in this game, in these side stories. These are purely just story within the characters. If you want to see the actual horror game, I have a amazing video on YouTube that I will direct you to. Go to my YouTube, go watch the latest full-length video. It's like 7.5 hours, but it is the full game, start to finish, my complete blind playthrough. Go watch that, and you'll get the entire story, the entire game, my first reaction, everything. It was a really stupid thing for me to do. It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about the things we really love. Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself. Kay, Natsuki, calm down. Calm down. You're gonna go watch this with your little siblings? Okay. Like I said, I don't really care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, won't tell them who you are, well, I mean, I'm, void. That's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things, it's just about recognizing and understanding our differences. No, it is kind of about sugarcoating things, if we're being totally honest. I'll just promote your Twitch? Okay, thank you. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her, not just the way we talk to each other, right? I mean, Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'll figure something out. First yawn of the stream. Wow, I'm just saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Monica. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. You ask me, it was good that the truth finally came out. Because I can just move on now. Jesus Christ, guys. You'll be RB. Okay, bye. Guys, oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone just got to calm down. Everyone just got to calm down. This could have easily been like the end of the club. But it's fine, I promise. Let's just get our mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Is this a Yuri and Natsuki side story? Like, bro, don't be mean. I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry. Based Sayori. I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I at least know that we're all good people and we don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience. Monica says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force her reassuring the reassuring tone in her voice. This was bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri have always engaged with each other, the least out of anyone, and this is the reason. Didn't one of them hang themselves? Spoilers, but... As Sayori and Natsuki proceed to distract themselves with manga, Monika sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really just come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monika desperately does not want to admit that, and she knows that Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. How about... Here's a great solution. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil. No, you're good. Technically, you shouldn't be watching this if you didn't want spoilers. But, like... I don't know. I just felt like I should delete it. Anyways, I'll offer a solution. You guys want to hear the best solution? It's really quite simple. Everyone needs to go into the bathroom, reach up, and pull the gigantic stick out from under their ass, or in their ass. Every single person... Can't say that on Twitch. Oh, yeah, no, you probably can't say that on Twitch. I put one in your... Alright, bro. Crazy! Mod circumciser. I'm sorry, I'm joking. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, everyone got their panties in a bunch. Everyone got to unbunch their panties. Okay, that was the first one, and we got new music. Ooh, very nice. What do we have? What do we have? Dreams, Love, and... I feel like it's this one. It's not this one. Okay, everyone? No. What is this? It's not that one. Peachy Pie? Maybe? Lavender Mist? Just a little bit? Maybe it's that one. Wait, is Piece by Piece? No. Dusk. Teamwork? Let's teamwork! Go team! I genuinely have no idea. Side stories. Reflection. Part 2. Alright, and we're back. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the clubroom earlier than usual. That is, not late. As she enters, it appears to be empty still. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper, primed to jot down her thoughts. Sayori has made it a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto paper whenever possible, as it tends to serve as her best inspiration for poetry. My heart feels vacant because the ship sailed away. Yo. I fucking love Natsuki so much. She's my favorite. She is my favorite. Natsuki is now officially my favorite. Natsuki pokes her head from behind the closet door. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you wanted me listening in on your poetry thing. Yeah. Thanks for realizing that. Should I let you finish that up then? Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, I just do whenever it's convenient. You're not interrupting. Where's Monika, by the way? Oh, she's out in the hallway. Huh? Why? She's making out with a dude. Well, just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come into the clubroom by herself, so... Oh. Geez, does Yuri really let things bother her for that long? She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. I bet you would know all about that, Sayori. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. I just want us to have a normal club meeting again. It's a lot easier to pretend like it never happened if we all just ignore it and move on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty, and I hate that too. It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't make you weak. Let's figure this out together. Fine. But only because you're good at this stuff. Let's try and come up with a happy scene. Maybe that'll help us understand where your bad feelings are coming from. Well, I was happy the way the way things were before. The way things were before we had that conversation yesterday. Nice. Yeah, yummers. What part of the conversation made you upset? The whole thing! Was it Yuri being mean about manga? Maybe. I doubt it though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate... Fourth yawn. And I hate that I'm letting it happen. Is it because it came from Yuri? No, why would that matter? She like Yuri. She a little. You know what I mean? Well, I'm joking. They're probably just friends. Well, maybe. I just hate that she thinks she's so much better than me just because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide that they don't like me or manga or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance. Whoops. Oh. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a chance. Yeah, exactly. Would you give Yuri's books a chance? Oh, checkmate. Huh, after this? Obviously not. What about before this? Well, I would until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long. But if you actually keep an open mind, then it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated. I see. But you know, I like Yuri's books. Yeah, but you like manga more, right? Oh, they're making Yuri choose sides. Sayori shakes her head. I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga, it's really honest and fun and easy to just let go with. And the fantasy has a lot more to interpret and uncover. It's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. But the most important thing is that both the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. And I think that there's room for both of them to be in the same club together. I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think. Music. How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like first it was with Monica when I was new to the club, and then it was with you, now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, oh, that person is being such a jerk. And if they just realize that, then we could at least get along. But nobody else has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everyone's just a jerk to me because nobody likes me. I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it. Oh, Natsuki, it's not you. It's the stick up your eye. I need to stop using that analogy. Sayori puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulders. Hey. Okay, nobody got that reference, but if you did, good on you. You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be you deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways they like to communicate, you know? And sometimes that makes it harder for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes we get lucky and we make friends who are really good at the same kinds of communication. And it feels like you magically connect with them. But other times, even if both people are really nice, where's the reference from? Where is it? Where is it? I'm just gonna show this scene, and then also the one with his uncle. Where's the one with his uncle? His uncle. Where's the one with his uncle? There's one with his uncle. Where is it? You can barely see it, but it is this scene right here, shoulder touch. Spider-Man to the end of the Spider-Verse. Hi, Evelyn. Hi. How are you? Anyways. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to be weird. Okay. It's something that Yuri struggles with a lot too. It can be really hard. It takes like it takes a lot of like reflection and self-awareness and vulnerability. I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. You're fine. Okay, that sounds not true, but okay. I always have to be the strongest. What do you mean? She's like One Punch Man. She's got to be the strongest. Tell me about that part of you. Okay, therapist. Well, it sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Like my friends, and I guess my dad. Like when I don't get good grades, or stupid things. Or even stupid things, like if my room isn't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? Even if I let myself get upset, then I'm just letting them win. I'm better than that. I'm better than all of them. Okay, I think she may have a superiority complex. Hot as fuck. I'm joking. So things always have to be everyone else's fault. It feels like if something goes wrong and there's even a tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just get really angry and I find ways to blame everyone else instead. Okay. No accountability then. Okay. Do you see yourself as better than Yuri? If I said that, I would just sound really full of myself. No. Our thoughts and feelings are two different things. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about themselves. Jesus Christ. Does she read the same books that I read? Is she an actual therapist? Oh my god. That's a part of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings we don't like. I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's just a judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in her edgy phase. And I'm just way above that garbage. Watch out, don't cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Watch the DDLC video from my YouTube if you want to understand that. Touching grass tomorrow? Awesome. But I'm terrible for feeling that way. You're not terrible. You are not your feelings. Yuri joke was not necessary. It reminded me of their argument in Act 2. But you are not your feelings. Say that to yourself. Out loud. Fine. I am not my feelings. Oh my god. Why is Sayori all of a sudden the most mature person in the entire game? Why is she actually smart? This is good advice. I read I'm interested in psychology. Like I read psychology. This is good advice. The way that I like to picture it is that those feelings are like your roommate. Leaps my boobs didn't magically grow a size bigger. Love that argument. That's yeah, I'd love that. It's so funny. You live in the same house and you got to see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then. And that's gonna make you feel like poop. Sayori is the only person in this situation to say the word poop. So the other option is to get to know each other. You can communicate and learn from each other, and maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand? You have choosies? You have chewies? Nice. Are they chewy? How do you know so much about this stuff? Well, about that, I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with. Damn. Called depression. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's gum. Okay, well. You're like the happiest person that I know. I am not my feelings. Holy deep, bro. Jeez. Maybe Sayori should marry me. I can't choose between these two. I want to be a good person like you. Ah, you little sweetheart. We're all good people. You and Yuri and Monica. And I think Yuri will eventually learn that about you. Natsuki remains silent, feeling a little overwhelmed. Despite Sayori's kind reassurance, a complicated mixture of pain and sadness seems to fill her, as if flowing from a wound inside of her. Was it a result of her vulnerability? No, it wasn't as though she was inflicted. It wasn't as though she was inflicted with a wound after becoming vulnerable. It was as though she began to rediscover an old wound, one that cannot simply be bandaged and left alone any longer. Damn, that's deep. Damn. Stairs? Have we ever seen this screen? Stairs? You're talking about some stairs. You are Sayori. Okay, okay. What is this? You've lost thine water. Reclaim thine water from where the back rooms. What is this scene? I feel like we haven't seen this before. Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you. That gives me flashbacks. That gives me flashbacks. This gives me flashbacks. Please don't yell at me. Oh, I'm not gonna yell at you. What? I just wanted to say I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It was unfair for me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time I won't just try and jump in and solve everyone else's problems. I guess it's a bad habit of mine. You're not mad at me? I thought you were the one mad at me. I was so awful yesterday. Yeah, no, a little bit. You have a crush on Monica? You yandere loving... Alright, bro. Yuri curls up, recalling the details of the argument. Can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset. Hold on, that's not what happened at all. That's actually precisely what happened. Let's talk about this, okay? Yuri pauses for a second, then manages a nod. Okay, we get the full scene. Bake sale, soccer tryouts, music, club, concert. Okay. Weird ass looking staircase. What is this vending machine? Please don't ask if I play Yandere Simulator, by the way. I will go on a rampage of ranting and chatting about it. Okay, well, I won't. Monica takes a seat next to her on the staircase. Having a lot of negative thought patterns, and I can't get away from them. What kinds of negative thought patterns? Like everyone hates me. Especially Natsuki. Oh, that's terrible. Talking smelly poo. Okay. Alright, bro. Alright, man. I don't think Natsuki hates you. How do you know? Well, because Monica thinks back to the time she found herself in an altercation with Natsuki. And how a display of maturity from Monica was enough for Natsuki to reevaluate her own feelings as well. Whoa. I think Natsuki is just naturally defensive. Sitting with a Monica plushie? I want a Monica plushie. No, I want a Natsuki plushie. By the way, go watch the beginning of the VOD again, because Natsuki was the most based human being alive, and I went on a rant. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself. But, you know, she's really not a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. Natsuki biased? No, based. Absolutely based. She just, well, I guess I guess the way it works is that she wants to receive some degree of kindness first before she feels comfortable returning it. Oh. But that means the burden is on me. I don't know how to say things that will make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, I just... Yuri shakes her head and tugs on her hair. It's okay, Yuri, you don't need to beat yourself up. I think anyone would like you if they had the chance to get to know you. Well, unfortunately, the opposite is true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I was weird and talk about me behind my back. Damn, that's sad. That's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki even said she found it more respectable when people speak their mind, so I did, and she hated me anyway. That was enough to confirm my fears. But Sayori and I like you. We've gotten to know you a lot better now, right? Your internet shite. Damn, that sucks. Damn. Just like, get better internet, for real. Yuri doesn't seem to have a response. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki? I don't think about her. It's not like I think about her or anything. Blush. No, that's not what I meant, really. I was just wondering if you had an opinion on her. I do. What is it? Natsuki seems to bring out the worst in me, and I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself as a fairly sophisticated person. So for someone to just treat me like I'm inferior despite my tastes, that's just the worst kind of insult, coming from someone like her. And it makes me think bad things about her. Oh my god, she's gonna kill her. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill her. KK, not funny anymore. I fell asleep looped. I still love you for 21 hours. Damn. Crazy. But everyone else seems to like her, so the only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again. And my feelings about her are wrong. And I'm wrong to get upset over something so childish and inconsequential. Holy shit, that's a word that... That's a word I didn't even know existed. No, Yuri. Feelings are never wrong. Well, they're not right. That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong, you know? They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. But that doesn't mean that they have to control us. I knew it existed because I'm smarter. Are you smarter? You nerd. I'm joking. I feel like that's something I learned when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. Or we can, you know, just acknowledge that they exist when I try to understand. Because you knew that that word existed. I knew that that word existed. I'm just saying. Inconsequential is... It's a pretty long word. I can never be mad at you for just feeling a certain way. It's about how you handle them. And I think working through feelings is a great opportunity for our teamwork. Yuri wears a dejected expression. You make it sound so easy. You're so mature. And so good with people. I feel like such a child in comparison. Oh, Yuri. Listen to music and sleep because I'm meeting up with friends tomorrow. Good night, good night! Sleep well, sleep well. Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect. But these are learned skills. They didn't come to me naturally either. It's really hard to, like, reflect on yourself and separate your feelings from your thoughts. I just want to be a good person. Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far. It's not good enough. I want to be able to communicate it to her. Communicate what? How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated and upset when she's so negative and dismissive of things that mean so much to me. And how I want to stab her. How it reminds me of me. Because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone else is just a defense mechanism. We're just people. We're fragile and unstable. But I'm just tired of that getting in the way. I can't stand it when the peace is disturbed like this. I hate it when I can sense a disturbance in the force. Yeah, you can't focus on your reading when the peace is disturbed, right? Because the literature club should be happy for everyone. Monica looks at Yuri in adoration. I feel like Sayori must be rubbing off on me because I really want to hug you right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, I mean, well, if you wanted to, then I wouldn't really mind. Well, I mean, it's not like I wanted or anything, but it's like a blush. Monica pulls Yuri into a short embrace. You're so gentle. I love it when you communicate your feelings. I feel so lucky to get to see that side of you. And I'm sure Natsuki will too. Oh, this is heartwarming. I'm going to write her a letter. Ooh, a letter? What a great idea. Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. I always let my feelings get the best of me. And I forget to say all the important things, and I say things I don't mean. Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. Yuri's face hardens with determination. People don't naturally gravitate toward me like they do for Yuri and Sayori. My personality just isn't suited for that. And I wouldn't want it to be. But something I've learned is that friendships don't always just magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I would have never seen myself making friends with somebody like Sayori. We're opposite in a lot of ways. But I'm friends with her because she puts so much effort into understanding me so that we can get along. But I think it was the same with you. You both gave me a lot of time and patience. I wonder if she feels the same way. Natsuki? Yuri nods. I always thought that if I wanted to make more friends, I had to just be somebody that I'm not. There's always a type of person or magical formula I have to follow in order to make someone like me. And that's just like me to think that. I've always occupied myself. I'm always, oh my god, always so occupied with myself that I fail to understand other people. Yuri shakes her head. Friendship happens when you think about the other person. When you offer time and effort to understand them and respect them and trust that they also want to be a good person. That's what I've learned through my observations in the literature club. Oh my god, she's such a nerd. Oh my god, she's so nerdy. She's such a nerd. Why they didn't give her glasses, I have absolutely no idea. Observations? Monica is caught by surprise. Yuri's always kept to herself so much that it's unusual to hear her suddenly talking about the club like this. But Yuri gently smiles to herself. You always let me listen to your thoughts about people. Sayori too. That makes me happy because I learn a lot of things. That's so sweet. I had no idea it meant that much to you. Monica never thought about it much, but in the past weeks, Yuri always seems to be the one especially attentive when it came to the problems and concerns of others. Always wanting to listen and learn more about her friends in the club. Aww. It's true. Sayori and Monica are naturally more comfortable with other people and can work easily through situations of conflict. But that doesn't make them better people. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses and the capacity to improve. And the first step toward improving oneself is reflection and self-awareness. It's something that Yuri never gave herself credit for. But Monica can recognize as an incredible trait. And with that, her confidence in the club is restored. Is that it? No, okay, I was gonna say, they gotta, yeah. A very shy girl with long, pretty hair is wandering the bustling lunchtime hallways, her fists pressed into her collarbone. I wonder who that could be! Where she finds the literature club president's classroom. She stands at the door glancing all around her before peering inside. Monica sitting and chatting with a group of unknown friends. Yeah, as expected, this was a bad idea after all. Suddenly, Monica glances toward the door, making the girl panic and duck out of sight. Before she can regain composure and decide for sure to leave, the classroom door gently opens. Yuri, what a surprise to see you during lunch! Yuri squeaks a response. Please help me. Okay. What? Is everything okay? Yuri shakes her head. I don't know how to write letters. You would think that someone who writes poetry and reads really complex books would know how to write a letter. Thank goodness, I thought there was some kind of emergency. Monica briefly glances over her shoulder at her other friends. You want some help? We can go find an empty classroom or something. Is that okay? I feel bad taking you away from your friends. It's totally fine, I promise. We weren't really doing anything. One sec. Monica trots back into her classroom, says something like, I gotta go to her friends, then grabs a pen off her desk before returning to Yuri. Okay, let's find somewhere quiet. Yuri nods and follows Monica as the two of them set off. Okay, so they're gonna write a letter to Natsuki together. Okay. We haven't seen Natsuki in a while. She hasn't had a voice line in a long time. How are you today? Huh? Me? No, the fucking bitch behind you. Well, yes. Oh gosh, sorry, I was just caught off guard. I'm doing well today. I'm just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. Relatable! How come? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just easily distracted and I get really sucked into things and start neglecting the time. Me too. I do that too. Hey, this classroom is empty. Let's go in here. After peering inside, Monica opens a classroom door and the two of them enter. Yuri's moment of relaxation ends. They're in an empty classroom together in front of a piece of paper. What do you mean your relaxation ends? You're fine. She watches as Monica pulls two chairs up to the same desk, then obeys as Monica beckons. Damn. She obeys, huh? She obeys? Okay. Good. Not gonna say that. She stares down at the empty desk. You nervous? I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can come up with something else. Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. Need to take the initiative. Gosh, she must be really determined. I know how hard it is for you to step out of your comfort zone. I'll be sure to encourage you. Yuri pushes through her anxiety and grabs a handful of lined paper from her notebook. Then she picks up her pen. Oh, full art! Full art! Full art! Oh, wait. This is a different art style. I like this. Huh, oh, she's she's left-handed. Gross. Damn, I like this. This is cool. This is cool. We're obviously going to set this to the wallpaper, by the way. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat. Yeah. No, I don't have to worry about bumping your arm. Monica playfully rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. Sorry, I'm just being silly, I guess. Anyway, how about we start listing the different things you want to say to her? Yuri thinks. Feel embarrassed all of a sudden. Oh, that's okay. How about some of the things you said to me yesterday? But, never mind, I guess I'll try. Yuri thinks for a moment longer, her tension evident. Then she writes the word reflection. Hey, that's the name of the story! This is about my reflection on our behavior. The key question is, why do we act like this toward each other, but have been able to separately be friends with Sayori and Monica? That's me! Oh my god, bro. Yes, that's you! Okay, good job. Yes, it is. She's so done with her shit. So... Yuri thinks. I've been able to befriend the two of you because you've taken the time to understand my needs and interests. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna actually just let you guys see this screen, and I will be right back. It'll literally take me like 2 seconds. So you hate us? No, I'm back. I just had to like blow my nose. Blow my nose. Okay. I've been able to befriend the two of you because you've taken time to understand my needs and respect my interests. The same goes for Natsuki too. We started off pretty hostile to each other because I was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected more than anything. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. I want to do that too. Ah, they're looking at each other. I ship it. I'm joking. So what kind of things do you want to do for her? I want to do the same things to her that I like to receive. I like it when people respond positively to the things I talk about, not just brush me off. I like it when my feelings are taken seriously. And I like when you and Sayori trust that I want to be a good person, even when I'm not a good job at it. Let's write those things down. Okay, Yuri writes some things down. I think that the most important thing here is to remember that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable, so we should make sure that the letter puts her first. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I think you first have to make sure that they know that you are ready to respect them and listen to them and admit the things that you feel that you could do better. Then finally, you ask what you would like in return. How does that sound for the structure? It could be 3 paragraphs, 1 for each point. I like that. My thoughts were so disorganized. I have no idea how I came up with any kind of structure. You're so amazing at these things. Oh, stop. They're so cute. You've done so much more than I have, you know? You've spent so much time reflecting and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper. So I think you're the amazing one. Monica gives Yuri's hand a quick squeeze. But she lets go. She's caught by surprise when when Yuri curls her fingers to hook Monica's hand in place. For a while, they sit like that in silence, save the occasional scratching of Yuri's pen against the paper. Yesterday, Okay, sad music. Yesterday, you told me something I've been thinking about a lot. What was that? The thing about how feelings aren't right or wrong, and that they're just a state of being that we need to come to terms with. It made me think about how a person's behavior isn't always how they decide to be. It's also made up of their past experiences and their insecurities. I think that helps me see other people as actual people, rather than just insignificant side characters who are out to get me somehow. Is that how you felt about Natsuki? Yuri nods. But in reality, everyone is always trying their best, and everyone wants to be happy. Monica peers over Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it in closer, partially covering it with her arm. I have to be able to read it to help you out, you know. That's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now, after being able to talk to you about it. Now that I'm actually putting it on paper, I realize that I actually prefer others not to read it. Yuri laughs softly to herself, a rare expression. Yeah, no, this is the first time she's ever laughed in her life. I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage, ha 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 ha. But it's also been so wonderful talking about this. I mean, I always thought you were really smart, but... Yuri smiles. I will always be terrible at these things. People are just so incomprehensible to me. I'll never get the hang of being one. But listening to you has really helped me make sense of some things. So, just don't call it damage, please. Monica gives Yuri a gentle smile. Can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks, and all I got was real friends who valued me. Is that a joke? Of course it is. I still can't tell with you. Sorry. No, I love it. Please never change. Damn! Okay. As you wish. Oh, okay. Amazing full art, by the way. Awesome full art. Yuri glances at the clock. We're almost out of time. Will you be able to finish? Before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club the same day that Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy. I can give it to her instead if you'd like. Yuri nods. As long as you promise not to read it. Of course, I promise. Thank you. Yuri exhales and the two stand up. I'll message you when it's ready. Monika nods. Good luck. I'm here if you need me. Yuri nods and the two depart. Okay, that was the thing. Okay, awesome. Let's My Song Your Note, piano. Let's do this. Yeah, that one. Okay, so pictures. We got new pictures. We got full Yuri fan art. Okay. Like a Yuri wallpaper. And is that it? That is it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set it to this. Which I'm surprised we didn't get the full art for it, actually. Hold on. Oh my god, we have almost everything. No, we did get it. Look, it's right there. Oh my god, there's so many full arts. There's so many. Okay, we still have 3 more to get? Really? Okay. Alright. These are the secret poems, yeah. Backgrounds, we have all the backgrounds. Monika, only Monika? Yeah, of course. And then we've already gotten all these. Gah. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Awesome. We have a new email. Let's go ahead and read this. This is from Ravi, systems engineer. Who else? Ravi has yet to send one. Okay. Untitled mail group. This one was untitled mail group. Okay. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs rather than allocating them separately? I'm looking at some files V1 is generating and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting anything inside the VM itself, so I don't think it's a priority, but it's definitely worth noting. My best guess is that the memory is being freed from VM2 and that the memory being freed from VM2 isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I have will go into the issue tracker, but I wanted to check if anyone else has noticed something along these lines. Hold on, I feel like this issue tracker we've seen. Files, isn't there an issue tracker? Internal note? No. We got happy thoughts, very happy. Game, issue tracker. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Side stories. Guys. We only have one more side story. Are you guys ready? We only have one more. Self-love. I feel like Reflection was kind of set up for this. I feel like it was kind of set up. So this one is between the two big dogs in the club, themselves, Natsuki and Yuri. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. You need some self-love? No, I don't. Nope, there you go. No, I don't. Begin. Final side story of DDLC. Final side story. It has only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki, with Monika's help. Okay, so I was right. This is a continuation. How do we tell him? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the last side story. This is a continuation of the last one. This is a continuation. It has only been one day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki, with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. Such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Dash. Natsuki shows up. Bam! Bam! Called it! Eep? Eep? What are you doing here? Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. Well, what are you doing here? I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki is also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. It's some kind of iced tea. What a nerd. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant. Really, I mean, it's totally cool if it's your thing or whatever. I can see how it suits you. So, oh, look at that. She's sugarcoating everything. Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea. That seems like a great idea. Okay. Everything is okay. Everything's fine. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Well, I can leave now if you want. Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. The tension is insane. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. Oh, full art, full art, full art, full art, full art, full art. And the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Damn it. Lunchtime ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason, I don't know why. But I want to eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks. Okay, first tense meeting between them. It's the next day. Whoa. No club? No club, question mark? Natsuki peers from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't any people around here. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't, but there's no people here. I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel a lot more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. But it's okay that I'm here? Yeah, I don't care. It's mostly that I don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after joining the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly. I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point. You don't have other friends who are into manga? Not unless online friends count. Absolutely. She's literally me, chat. She's literally me. And Sayori. But that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into are at least just look like books. You don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading. That'd be so awful. Especially since I hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I should totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with. Oh, I have online friends. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. Goddamn, shots fired at me! Goddamn! Jeez. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Relatable! Oh, whatever. We were just all stupid kids back then anyways. Some of the fanfics I wrote. Thank God I used a pseudonym. Define pseudonym. A fictitious name. Oh, like her username. Okay, got it, yeah. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. Shut up! Shut up! Just because I don't know what pseudonym means. Just because I don't know what pseudonym means. Shut up. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if a few years from now we'll think the same thing about our current selves. Probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Alright, here. Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. You have a pseudonym? Pseudonym for you? Yeah, Void. What, you think I think I'm named Void? No, pseudonym is a fictitious name, right? Yeah. That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. What the hell is happening? She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile, as though it was a really funny joke. No, idiot is a pseudonym? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, fictitious. So I'm like, yeah, it's a fictitious name, so I'm really smart. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought I'd be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. The conversation ends quickly, and Natsuki opens her book. Full art, full art. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Is it gonna be the next day or the club? Oh my god, it's the next day. You're back. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. Aw, she bought her one! What, like for me? You didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I hate this expression. I hate it. I hate this expression. I mean, I would have drank it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I meant to say is thank you. That it was a really nice gesture. No. It's okay if you don't feel that way. I do. It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Yuri pauses, then nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. So I believe you. Natsuki exhales in relief. Then she sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please don't feel obligated. I want to. I want to do nice things too. Okay. Thank you. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then too. Natsuki sighs. Nothing. Just reminds me how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. They're just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. Like, I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. But it's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not gonna demand for everyone around me to change. But yeah, I know. Monika and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. But it's not my friend group that does that kind of thing. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. That's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. Sorry. I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird? No, it's not weird. I probably just misunderstood. That was supposed to be like a joke. That's supposed to be like, you know, that's supposed to be like a humorous ha 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 joke, you know, like type thing. I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends. And they really like my baking. And it's fun to complain about school together. And they make me laugh a lot. We have a lot of good memories and inside jokes. Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So, all those things that are important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things that I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too. Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. That doesn't mean that she's anything like my other friends. Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Excuse me? Ooh. Yikes. How about you don't talk about that? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? Jesus Christ, Natsuki! Calm down! Natsuki stands up. No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave. Ooh, we're right back to it. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that. I'm sorry. Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and like measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. A moment of silence stretches between them. Oh, music. They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun. I don't like that. Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not. You like it? Okay, but like banter can be fun. Like just like poking fun. You know, it could be fun. Just don't worry about me so much. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She's good at these things. Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you have to do is look at them wrong and they're all like, "Ah, what's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that somebody who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. Damn, this is so wholesome. The hell? Thank you. You're also nice. Kiss! It's really hard for me. It doesn't come out naturally at all. So weird, because I always thought of myself as somebody who could just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset, or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that, I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book. How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. What's so funny about getting sucked? Absolutely nothing. When I first glanced at that sentence, I saw, I just get sucked so easily. But like, that's not funny, because that's not what it said, and we are a bunch of adults here, and that, yeah. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways I've never felt with real people. So in that way, it can feel more real than real life. Really? It's that hard for you to be around people like all the time? I see you. All right, bro. Fairly often, especially in group settings. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that, I just don't know what to do, and I just disengage. Oh, that doesn't get lonely? I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course. And I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Damn. That's sad. Yeah. Me too. Really? Mm-hmm. A lot. Like more than anything. Oh, damn! Why sad? Why sad? After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. One full of understanding. Full art. Damn it! Okay, cool. We didn't unlock anything. We only unlocked the second part of self-love. Wow. There's nothing for me to look at. There's nothing. We just got to go into part 2. This is truly going to be the last part of like side story. This is going as long as they don't bring up some extra side story bullshit. This might be the last one. Hey. Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today. Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting with Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. Then you get one more? No! Okay. Alright. Like one more section or like one more story? Like 2 sections. I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Is that so? Yeah. One more story. We'll do that today. We'll do it today. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with. So I figured I would share with them too. Technically, you get one more once you 100% on everything. Okay, I'll see. Hold on, we'll see. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container. You made cupcakes. You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twists it between her fingers. It's brown with dark green frosting immaculately shaped. Immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder. How pretty. I just ate, so I might not be able to finish it. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it, I just made them. I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right? Well, yeah, but that's not really... Yuri takes a small bite. This is green tea flavored. How? Hold on. Green tea flavored cupcake? Excuse me? What do you mean green tea flavored cupcake? I love green tea. Oh yeah, she is kind of a green tea lover. Okay, yeah. Oh, do you? Just a random idea I wanted to try, so it's not like I made them for you or anything. Blush. Don't laugh at me. I'm not. I just felt happy. Oh, sorry. You're back, sadly? Damn, sleeping not go well? Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. Fucking dumb. Joking. Love Natsuki. I just wanted to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. What in the... And I do know that you like them, from past experience. Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she settles for a disapproving look. Listening to DDLC soundtrack. And tried sleeping, but I'm too tired that I can't sleep. Please tell me you know. Yeah, no, I get it. How did you get into baking? Oh, well, I don't know. It just kind of always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got super into it for a while. So, I was probably making stuff almost every day. But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like, baking is an art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterward. Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it. I think I prefer to be on the receiving end. That's my other favorite part about it. Something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like, unconditionally. Everyone is always so thankful, and in that moment you get to be like the bringer of joy. You get to be like Santa Claus. You gotta bring presents. I don't know, it just makes me feel valued. Yeah, I guess that. So you were able to make up with your friends today? There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything. You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse. So they're not going to stop. I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. I'm the only one who's ever had a problem with it. So it's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them. Oh, I see. The cupcakes... Oh. Okay. Change in music. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles and as Yuri clenches a fist. I'm glad that the situation is resolved, and that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on. Yeah. I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me, but it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box. Damn, only that many? No, I'm joking. Then she shakes her head and slides them back. You should save them for your other friends. Aw, man, she feels like she's gonna be, like, left again. Aw, man. But I made them for you. Natsuki's voice whined. Oh my god, she whined. That's so cute. I know. And I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you. No, they were for making you happy. You make me happy. Damn. Damn. Okay. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you. And be your friend. Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's like, damn! Straight into crying. Okay. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms. Natsuki, I'm such a bad person. You just made cupcakes. How are you a bad person? Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. I didn't mean to say something bad. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. You didn't. Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. So difficult. And I can't think of a single reason about myself. A single thing about myself that somebody would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunchtime. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayuri and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it. You know, I think a lot of those negative things too, about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later, I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I spent so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. That's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself. Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki. Monaco told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so... Like what? Like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy, and you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead. And you care a lot about other people. And just a lot of things. Okay, can we stop the glaze, please? I'm joking. This is a deep moment. I should not ruin it. Oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed. Well, you're the one who asked. And don't you think I feel embarrassed? Natsuki tries to hide a smile. Then she sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time. But then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like, I don't know. Feels like what? Natsuki's voice gets quiet. Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I really don't know what to do. She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles, while she thinks to herself. What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Hey, give me 2 seconds. I swear to God I just heard something. Yeah, okay, cool. I just had to, yeah, I swear to God I heard something upstairs. I needed to, like, you know, there's 5 viewers. I'm so sorry for that. Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, that's just not a fair hypothetical. Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. And I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with the people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are? Really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? Goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head. I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. So much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary. To do what? You know, to end it. Elaborate. I've played this game before. Elaborate. With them. Natsuki nods. There we go. That's the elaboration that I needed. I know what game I'm playing. You can't say that shit. Can't play with me like that. I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way. Oh, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. It makes me feel sick to think about. Natsuki sighs. Well, yes, they can. Well, they can, and they do. But they can't do that. They can't, especially not to Natsuki. Please, not Natsuki. It's just really scary. It's terrifying. What are you scared of? I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone, not having anyone to talk to or hang out with, not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me. I'm just scared they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? Not physically. Okay, if it was physically, I swear to God. But Yuri clenches her fists. Natsuki, what? If anyone even thinks to cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them. Jesus Christ. She's gonna go crazy. She's going to, oh my dear God. She's going to beat them senseless. Like that one bus scene where he kills like 6 people. Jeez. Evil ass Yuri. It'd be so funny if they made, like, you know, in Act 2 when they make the oh my God, what is it called? The outline of the text, like really thick for the creepy ones. It would be so funny if they made the border of this text like really thick. Oh my God. That is so funny. They should have done that. Natsuki snorts in laughter. Don't laugh at me. Sorry, I liked that. That's all. Oh. Well, I meant it. I know you did. Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. Yeah, no, she gives her a sweet look for admitting that she was going to mass murder multiple people. I needed it. As the conversation lapses, Natsuki gains slides. Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore. Are you sure? Motherfucker, yes, she is sure. Natsuki nods. I'm sure. I will then. I'll enjoy them. Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it'll give her courage. Fuller. Fuck. Ah, you're here first today. And you brought reading material. Two in a row. Something's wrong. Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book. It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Like it's such a big part of your life, and then one day there's just nothing left. Makes you feel so empty. Well, unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book in the series. That sucks. But there's also something satisfying in letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever. Five Nights at Freddy's lore. My bad. Maybe. But there's some things that I wish could. On the other hand, have you ever read anything that overstayed its welcome? FNAF lore. Cough. Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So, it sucks when something good has to come to an end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. Cough! Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Cough! I guess it sucks either way. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end. The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. You don't go out during the weekends, right? Excuse me? Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever. Not a total shut-in, you know? Oh, my bad for making assumptions. Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Board game group? She's a D&D nerd? I should have guessed. It doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask, anyway? I was just curious. I realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious. Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Oh? Okay. Don't look at me like that. Sorry. Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I can't take this. Elaborate? Did I do something? Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done. I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier, telling them. And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. And now it just feels like I'm dying inside. See, what's not funny, but I kind of relate to this. Alright, yeah, I kind of relate to this. Because a while ago, I had a friend group that kind of did the same thing to me. You know, like, they took the just kind of ripping on each other, like, just, you know, poking fun to a whole different level. Like, it was everything you said, did, liked, listen to, wore, everything, they would just relentlessly make fun of you. And I did the same thing that Natsuki did. I left it. Though I didn't care as much because I was like they were mean, but I kind of relate to this. Oh, that's hugger. Hug. Damn it. I'm sorry. Hug. Fuller. Totally unsure of what to do, Yuri can barely find any words to support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper. Hell me. Feels sick. I want to hit my head against things. Can't do that to me, game. Can't do that to me. Hey, game, you can't do that. Please help, I can't take this. You may be having a panic attack. With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes. I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breaths, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki yads. I said the same thing. Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much more apparent, though, through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. Oh my god, she pulled out the mommy voice. You're safe right now. Where can I get this? What? Okay. I'm also not reading that, by the way. People are going to take that. Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. I'll do a breathing exercise together. I feel like I don't want to read this because this reminds me a lot of like boyfriend ASMR, and I don't want to give you guys that audio file. Let's breathe in now. Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise, and Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together. Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. That's good, let's keep going. Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like this for a few more cycles, while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palms. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feelings of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space. Damn it! There's no full art. Minutes pass in silence. By now, the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is. You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you. I don't know why we didn't get the full art, but it's fine. Is that going to keep happening? It may or may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it'll naturally get better over time. Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily sat down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. I don't think I could have gotten through that one alone. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? You can't be saying things like that, especially in this game. You're not alone. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. Fuller. As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts. But something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it, but it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Define tumultuous. Confused? Disorderly? Okay. Yes! Finally full art. Finally! Okay, that's the full art. Let's see, we have the... Okay, these are the base of the stairs. We have the vending machine. Yeah. We have her thick book. Wow. Damn, Natsuki is tiny. Natsuki is absolutely tiny. Okay. Do you really mean that? You're probably going to regret saying that if you do. How so? Because I'm probably going to have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places. I see. But you already said it, so you can't take it back now. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. I know a good ice cream place. Oh? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Oh, I forgot about that! I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, wait, that was like second side story or something like that. Oh, wow, okay. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't remember? The first day you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor, but you said for me you had no idea. Seriously? I don't remember that at all. I do. Oh wait, yes I do. I said it was probably green tea. Yuri shakes her head. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together. Ooh, interesting. Haven't heard about that one. Okay, okay. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. How is that fancy? Oh, I don't know. Feel like I should have guessed something like that. Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry is my favorite. What a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. She meant it. I think it helps me to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing? Not that I know of. There's nothing that would make this easy for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never really talked about the letter you wrote. Please show me it. Please. In like the poem notepaper thing. Please show me. But I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a bit better. The way I like to be treated. And all the kinds of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems. I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me. Okay, yeah, this is your talking. I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially. Oh, well, not exactly. What do you mean? Nothing. I may have tracked you down first, with the help of Sayori. That's... But you said I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I loud and clear. Thank you. Well, I guess I'm glad you worked up the courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell you're making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it. Anyone? You mean, like you? Oh. Yes. She has the... You guys gotta see her mouth is wavy. Like me. You know, I could get used to this. Holy fuck, are they gay? Holy shit. This is so... Like... Jesus Christ. As long as you don't tease me too much. Fine. Just a little then. That's fine. I like how uncertain everything feels to you right now. Oh, I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now. But I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings. Thanks. Feels nice to be reassured. It does, Sayori. Thank you so much. The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch. But a new feeling hangs in the air. A feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend their time together. Each of them all with their own special qualities, having something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together. Oh, damn. Okay. First of all, pictures. Did we unlock the note that she gave to Sayori? We unlocked the full art app. We're setting that as the wallpaper immediately. Did we unlock the note that she gave? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Finish all side stories. Celebrate Monica's birthday in 2019. Whoa. Wait, that's really cool. Wait, I love that. That's all of them. I wanted to see, like, in the form of, like, a poem, you know, like in the form of a poem, I wanted to see the letter that she wrote. God damn it. Okay, side stories. Equals. There is another one. How long is this one? How long is it? How long is the equals side story DDLC? 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, we can do that. Is it bad I don't ship Nats Yuri? I mean, I kind of ship it when they're like, this specific side story is very shippy. Like, it's very, very shippy. And I feel like that doesn't accurately represent the two characters. I feel like these are two different... I feel like this side story was meant to be shippy. So I ship them in this one side story, but throughout every other side story and throughout the base game, I don't. Sayonara? Okay, there you go. Yeah. Is it like, you know, like, does that make sense? I feel like this is obviously a side story. It's meant to be shippy. Equals the last side story. Are we ready, chat? Are you guys ready? This is truly the last side story. I fucking hope. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. Am I in this one? Or no? I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction in the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sayori, I already came up with a really good plan. Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? Alright, cool. Let's hear it. Sharks? Pitch it to me. You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we make a map and plan the most effective route so we can get to the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Hold on. Let her cook. We have to let me finish. Let her cook. Let her cook. All right, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can and then come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Oh, she is seeking a $30 billion investment for 1% equity. And all the sharks agreed. Greatest plan I've ever heard. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together. We can eat together anytime. This festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for you for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough, but because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That can really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah. It's too embarrassing. Ah, but you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We can talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Based. Absolutely based. Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Sayori, this is the one time I'm gonna tell you to shush. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. She's so cute. Okay. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay. So. Okay. Gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. Seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And then I thought it'd be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much. I want to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature and that I can trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt that same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined. But she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think, for Yuri, it really helped me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And when new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or at least thought to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, thanks to that. I started trying as hard as I could to understand other people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who's easily liked by others like you two can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, and I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turn out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh. You're so cute that I'm going to throw up. No, that reminds me of this video I saw. It was making fun of, like, gay guys trying to, like, hype you up. And they were, like, gouging my eyes out. Literally stabbing, putting them on a cutting board, slicing them in half. Literally vomiting. Like, trying to, like, hype you up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Really? 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 Okay, fine. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true. So, what are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. Sayori, take some deep breaths. She's gonna die, bro. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe... Oh my god, wait, I just noticed. All of these songs are like their themes when they appear on screen. Okay, that's a really interesting detail. That's like actually really like wholesome. And this is gonna be the end, and I'm kind of sad. Yuri, I can't believe Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about this and still went before me. What a show off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing you got out of this club. She's gonna say me. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. God damn it, I was close. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monaco will be getting cupcakes next time. No, I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. I love this. This is so cute, bro. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine, I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me it was all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. Really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. We collectively, we love Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. It's like the therapy sessions. Kind of. Though, this is the conclusion to the game. Well, the side stories. So they're kind of just going around and referencing everything from all the little different side stories. That's not true. Wait. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. True, very true. She is the cutest one in here, and she's mine. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to look like. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You've even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You've helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around, and you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. Sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It's something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. This is the song that she wrote! Dear God, this is like deep. This is like a deep ending. This is an amazing ending. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people. Help guide people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. Hey, that's the name of the story! I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of this club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought we should be writing some of these things down. Okay. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you show me that I can trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I know that these are the names of the different side stories. What is Natsuki's one again? I have another one. Sayori writes, balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes, reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great, we have a whole list of things now. What about Natsuki? Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. Could have just asked. Monica hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then, Natsuki sighs and writes, self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wait, wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is, we still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Hey, that's the name of the song. Wait, isn't that the name of the song that's playing right now? I'm gonna have to check that. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Agreed. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Everyone ready? And they all hit a fucking struck a pose. Full art. Shit. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's really easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. Getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again because you're the only one fucking not talking. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I got flashbacks to creepy. Holy. Serenity Forge. Got all of them. Ooh. Got the graphic designers. Awesome. Alicia Poon. She's my favorite. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Oh, we get the photo. Hold on. Holy cute. And we get to look at that more. We get to look at that more. Holy shit. Finish all side stories. Okay. So we have new music. Dreams of Love and Literature. It's got stories of, yeah. That, yeah. Okay. Okay. Holy cute. Talk about new. No, the game. Okay. What did we get? 2 new full arts. Is that, we have every full art in the game. We have this one. Where, okay, very cute. She still looks kind of creepy. Can't lie. Got that 1,000-yard stare, but she okay. She's the most adorable one in the club. Jesus, we're setting that as wallpaper. And we have this one. Now everyone be stupid. What is Yuri doing? She's just sniffing her. Oh, was she trying to make a mustache? Also, hi, welcome. Is she trying to make a mustache? Is that what she's trying to do? That's funny. That's funny. Natsuki, she's mewing. I guess, bro. She's, yeah, no, she's okay. She's mewing. She's mewing, I guess. What else do we get? Almost said for saying on the serve. Almost said GB. What? Oh, crazy. Well, guys, if I'm not mistaken, that is every side story. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. This is the game. All right. If we go to global achievements, I do not have this achievement, or this achievement. Is this a spoiler? Okay. This one, you just have to sit for like an hour straight of listening to Monica at the end of the game. This one, you have to get the secret ending. I might do this one on stream. Maybe. Join the Discord. Exclamation Discord in chat. I will announce it there. Maybe. Maybe. And then breakthrough, I will have to do outside, like not on stream, because it is ridiculously difficult to do. But if we go back to the game, go to settings, we can see 89% data collection. Which, listen, we have every email, we have every wallpaper, close to every poem. We're missing one poem, which I think this is Dan's secret poem, like the creator of the game. You have to get the secret ending for this. We have every single full art. You know, we got every single one. Yeah. Secrets, these are a random chance. When you're in Act 2, these are a random chance to appear in... Show you those again? Let's just... We should go through all of them. Hold on. Not like all of these, because these contain spoilers. Let's go through all the full arts, because these were truly the highlight of the game. Not the highlighted game, but like, I was always looking forward to these. So we got the Sayori one. These are all the first poems that you write. Oh, this Yuri one, when I saw it, it was so cute. And we got the Natsuki one, and the Sayori one. And we got the second, which, yeah, Jarvis Enhance. Okay, I'm joking. Sayori, oh, this one? Yeah, no, we gave her a bottle of piss. No, it was like apple juice or something. And we got where we, I don't want to spoil it. This is when we spend the weekend. She looks like she's baked as hell right now. Yep, we got this one. I'm gonna make you do that boat. We got that one. That one. We got the trust. We got the one with Sayori and Yuri. Natsuki and Monica. Sayori and Natsuki. Monica and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri. Personally, my favorite. This was a very shippy side story. Very gay side story. And then, of course, we got this. And this. Well, shit. Chat. I think the best way to send off this stream chat. That might have been the end. That might have been the end. I don't know why my eyes glitched. That might have been the end. Now, maybe not. Maybe that would have, like... Maybe I'll do the secret ending on stream. Probably not. Because it's really fast. But... And it's no new content. But... Yeah. Me and Void Demon? Yeah, but... I mean, there's other people. I think. Yeah. There have been throughout the stream. Anyways... I love this game. This game... Fuck you. There have been, hold on. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Anyways. I love this game. This game genuinely is the greatest psychological horror game ever created. Ever created. I love this game. There's nothing to say about it. There's nothing else to say. The writing in this game is the best ever. And you've barely seen it. Well, I have a video up on YouTube. You should definitely go watch that. But I don't want to sound too like dramatic with it. But genuinely, this game has changed who I am as a person. Like, it has changed what I think. It has changed what and how I think about psychological horror games as a whole. And horror games as a whole. Like, this game has genuinely changed how I think. And it is my favorite psychological horror game of all time by far. Not even a challenge. This game is a must play. You will, after you see it or after you play it, you're not going to be the same. It literally changes you. It's like seeing Attack on Titan for the first time. You won't be the same. Genuinely, I cannot praise this game enough. I absolutely love this game. Absolutely. And chat, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what you want? You know what time it is? It's raid time. Go raid? Okay. Who should we raid? Your fave Dommy Mommy Succubus is playing games with friends. Okay, interesting. Uh-huh. Happy Pokemon Day. We're gonna raid someone also playing DDLC. Same category. Okay, there's not a lot of people. Is there any VTubers? There are not any VTubers. Similar or smaller size, like, I don't know, man. I bet this is your fave. Hold on. Let's actually raid this person. Let's raid this person. She seems very cool. She's not playing Doki Doki, but, yeah. Everyone, we're gonna chill in stream for just a little bit because, you know, but join the raid. Everyone join the raid. Everyone join. Everyone currently watching, join. Go join it. I really do appreciate that. We're gonna stick around for another 15 seconds while I play, this. If you guys have not seen, the game yet, go watch someone play it. Go watch either my video, go watch someone's video, go download the game, go play it. It has literally changed how I think about horror. It has changed my view on horror as a genre. And I'm not going to say it changed my life or anything because that sounds too dramatic. But genuinely, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.